We have the latest on the Charlie Kirk assassination this week.
We also have updates on the Pike fraternity drink spikings.
I'm Kaylin McCaslin.
And I'm Zach Lewis. Your news starts now.
The suspect in the Charlie Kirk assassination has been identified and arrested.
He's been identified as 22-year-old Tyler Robinson of Utah. President Donald Trump earlier made the announcement in a live interview on Fox News. He said, quote, "With a high degree of certainty, we have him." Trump said a minister also involved with law enforcement turned the suspect into authorities. The killing took place on a Utah college campus Wednesday. Kirk was killed by a single shot in what police said was a targeted attack.
Kirk co-founded the nonprofit political organization Turning Point USA. Authorities recovered a high-powered rifle near the scene. They said the shooter jumped off a roof and vanished into the woods after the shooting. Kirk was speaking at a debate hosted by Turning Point at Utah Valley University. He was taken to a local hospital and pronounced dead hours later.
Meanwhile, you could see tributes to 9/11 on our campus. Flags across UTC were flown at half-staff in memory of the lives lost during the terrorist attacks on our country 24 years ago. It's an observance of Patriots Day. Flags will be at half-staff until Sunday for the death of Charlie Kirk.
It's official. We have another record enrollment here at UTC. 12,060 students are here, the largest in school history. That includes the biggest class ever for graduate students. Chancellor Lori Bruce says this isn't just about the numbers. More students across the state, country, and world are choosing UTC.
UTC police report another alleged case of drink spiking. It reportedly happened this past Friday at an off-campus fraternity house. Police say a UTC student was at a party at the Pi Kappa Alpha house. The victim reported blacking out suddenly. The victim got a medical evaluation which determined they had ingested a strong opioid medication.
Most substances, when added to a drink, are colorless, odorless, and tasteless. However, to know if you are being spiked, take note of a difference in taste or sudden cloudiness, or a different appearance, like bubbles or fizzing. If the ice of your drink has sunk to the bottom of your cup, it most likely has been spiked. Some overall effects of being spiked could be changes in your body and behavior, feeling unusually intoxicated. You might feel much more drunk than you expected after consuming only a small amount of alcohol, feeling out of it or strange. You might experience a sense of mental confusion, disorientation, or detachment, drowsiness or fatigue. You might suddenly feel very sleepy or have difficulty staying awake, difficulty speaking, slurred speech. You might have trouble articulating your words or experience slurred speech. It's hard to know when you're being spiked if you don't know your tolerance. In that case, wise up on knowing your body's tolerance and limits in private settings. To keep yourself and others safe, go in groups and stick together. Cover your drinks, and if you feel the need, ask for a new one. Find out more on mocsnews.com.
Pope Leo XIV declared a 15-year-old computer whiz the Catholic Church's first millennial saint on Sunday. Leo canonized Carlo Acutis died in 2006. Carlo is now called God's first influencer. The open-air mass in St. Peter's Square was before an estimated 80,000 people. Many of them were millennials and couples with young children.
This week, Congress released a 50th birthday album, which was compiled for Epstein back in 2003. Notable figures involved in the compilation include President Bill Clinton, lawyer Alan Dershowitz, and UK Ambassador to the United States, Peter Mandelson. Among Epstein's birthday wishes is a card allegedly signed by Donald Trump, which reads, quote, "A pal is a wonderful thing. Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret." The president denies his involvement with the letter, insisting that his signature was forged by a third party.
We've had some great weather this week, but are we about to warm up some?
And will we have some rain? Our Dean DeSilva has the details for us.
This week, we're looking at a hot and sunny weekend, with sunny skies and temperatures in the mid-80s. Next week will be more of the same. Sunny skies and highs in the mid-80s and lows in the mid-60s. It's been a calm year so far, but NOAA just issued a statement stating that the predictions remain on track for an above-average season. While storms have had trouble forming so far, when they do, they take advantage of the Atlantic's prime conditions and above-average temperatures and rapidly intensify. Last month's Hurricane Erin is a perfect example. While Erin has been the only hurricane of the season so far, she exploded into a terrifying Category 5 monster only 24 hours after being declared a hurricane. With that being said, the National Hurricane Center is tracking a disturbance off the African coast that has a 50% chance of development over the next 7 days. If this storm develops as expected, it will be named Gabriella and will be the 7th named storm of the season. That's all the weather talk I have for you today. Now to Zach for the Powerball.
Powerball players in Missouri and Texas won the nearly $1.8 billion jackpot that ends the lottery game's 3-month drought without a winner. This marks the second largest lottery prize in U.S. history. Each winning ticket holder has the choice between an annual prize of almost $900 million paid over 20 years, or they get a lump sum payment of $410 million. Both of those options are before taxes. In the NFL, the Buffalo Bills pulled off a dramatic comeback against Baltimore, and also rookie quarterback and #1 overall pick Cam Ward made his debut in Denver.
Here's our Dominic Butler with the details on a busy sports week.
Chattanooga dropped their second game of the season, falling 45-17 to Tennessee Tech Saturday. Coach Rusty Wright said the team felt pushed and shoved around, but stressed, "We gotta find a win somehow, someway." Quarterback Camden Orth completed 22 of 45 passes for 249 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. The Mocs struggled against Tennessee Tech's 513 total yards of offense and strong rushing attack. Chattanooga now starts 0-2 for the second straight year, with Wright focusing on improvement as the season continues at home this Saturday. Tennessee improved to 2-0 with a 72-17 win over East Tennessee State Saturday. Joey Aguilar passed for 288 yards and 2 touchdowns, all in the first half. Star Thomas led the Volunteers on the ground with 69 yards and 3 touchdowns. Coach Josh Heupel said a fast start and a strong field position were key in their victory. The Volunteers focused on correcting earlier issues as they prepare to host number 4 Georgia this weekend. The 2025 NFL season is underway, and Sunday night featured a high-scoring game between the Buffalo Bills and Baltimore Ravens. Josh Allen led the Bills to a 41-40 comeback win, rushing for 2 touchdowns and throwing 2 more. The teams combined for 929 total yards as Buffalo erupted from a 15-point deficit in the final minutes. Also, #1 overall pick Cam Ward made his NFL debut for Tennessee in a 20-12 loss to the Broncos, facing 6 sacks but showing flashes under pressure. The opening week of the NFL featured big plays, exciting moments, and rookie spotlights to kick off 2025.
That's this edition of Mocs News. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to keep up with us on Instagram.
We are also on Facebook and YouTube. Have a great weekend.